All right, everyone, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. It didn't work. But I'm gonna say this. Just to Andrew Schulz, man. We know how he cares about the black community. He don't give two shits about the black community. And the other guy who's there, he's Puerto Rican. He just looks black. Don't forget, there's dark skinned Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico, so we can't be like, oh well, he's a person of color and all this other stuff. You gotta understand. And I always tell people all the time, you gotta respect people's wishes. If they don't see themselves as Puerto Rican or black or a white person, we gotta respect that. And I respect it. I've been respected. That's why when people be like, "Oh yeah, I'm black too," no, you have African genetics, but the ethnogenesis is different. Even with me, it's just people like, "Oh yeah, you African too." Ethnogenesis. So it's just the truth, man. But I'm gonna say this also. Before we start, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. I gotta put that I'm back online. Um, it's just crazy, man. Just like the shit that you just see that goes on and stuff like that. Like everybody thinks they're fucking what's my man's name? Everybody thinks they're Dave Chappelle or what's my favorite? Richard Pryor. And niggas ain't even Richard Pryor, man. You know. We're back on from difficult tech. Uh, but yeah, man. I always tell people like, you know what? We just gotta respect these people. Some of these people say, "Oh yeah, I have no African, genetics in me and stuff like that. I'm Hispanic." All right, nigga, you could be Hispanic. I always tell people that, man. I'm tired of arguing with these crazy niggas. I'm no black. I'm no black. Let me tell you something. It comes a point where we get tired of hearing that, even from Africans. Oh yeah, you're not really African. I'm from the motherland. We get tired of hearing that shit. Now a nigga's in a situation and the nigga needs, somebody to, help him get out that situation. It's the same thing with Africans and stuff like that and Caribbean people because this nigga's talk about a mass deportation. You know? This nigga's talking about not letting add Nigerians and certain African countries into the United States. Yes. This man's talking about that. Do I think it's fucked up? Yeah, absolutely it's fucked up. But at the end of the day, it's none of my fucking business. Only thing I could do is make content out of it, you know? And I'm gonna be personally honest. I'm gonna make content out of it. And the reason why I'm making content out of it, I'm gonna put this over here. Sorry, everyone. The reason why I'm gonna make content out of it, because at the end of the day, first of all, you foreigners lied on black Americans. You call FBA a cult. You flat out and fully disrespect us, and you don't know none of us. Especially I was getting into it with a lot of people today. I lost almost 100 followers because of the shit, and I got like almost what? I have to start over from scratch. I only had like no, I lost almost 200 followers today. Oh man, give me a second, everyone. everybody. Whew. So my power tripped. I gotta turn the heat off. But people get tired of that shit, man. You know, shit gets played out. You can't keep on doing the same thing over and over. And that's what the diaspora has been doing. Niggas want us to worry about them now, them getting deported, but we can't. We really can't, because at the end of the day, we gotta worry about ourselves now. We gotta worry about getting reparations. We know we can't. We can't depend on y'all, because when we were in the evening playing field, you just flat out, kicked us to the curb and just, oh yeah, we ain't none of these niggas, just with y'all accents and shit like that. Oh yeah, we doing better than y'all. Y'all don't have no culture. Y'all said some ignorant, disrespectful shit. Okay. It's just the thing about that is, you gotta worry about that stuff. You gotta worry about, like, oh yo, am I gonna be down again? Cause sometimes you be up, sometimes you could be lower to the low. It's just a part of life. That's why with me, I don't treat people all fucked up as it is. I don't treat people like that, That's why, like, I was arguing with somebody on Twitter. The reason why I was arguing with them because it's like, how you saying? I was like, yo, everything that you say about Black Americans is it's negative. So I made a post. I was like, for everybody, y'all see this. Everything about foundational Black Americans or Black Americans, whatever you calling yourself, this is what they think of you. This is what you think of you. Then I have a Haitian guy attacked me. Okay, cool. Keep that same energy. And I told him what I said. I was like, yo, oh, it is a cult. FBA is a cult. It's an off cult. It's off balance cult. Some stupid shit like that. I said, Haiti's a cult. Oh yeah, we went through colonization. No, it's a cult, my nigga. You don't know. I know what I did. I was being petty. I know, and I don't say I was being petty. He called me some bootlicking whatever. I said, well, at least I'm not wearing flip-flops. At least I'm not running away in flip-flops. I went crazy. Yeah, I said that. And it was fucked up. I'll tell you it's fucked up. I don't need nobody to tell me that shit was, that's fucked up. Nigga, I know it's fucked up. I know I said what it was fucked up. I know what I said to that man was fucked up. But I didn't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, I'm tired of these fucking people thinking they have a voice to disrespect Black people. You got another white man say, oh yeah, you're a nigger, you're a monkey. And 9 out of 10, most gorillas and most monkeys look like white people. They don't have big noses like us. They don't have our beady little ears or eyes. And like, don't get me wrong, I love foreign people. And the reason why I love foreign people is because certain cultures that they have, I love. I can see some of the similarities sometimes. I can see somewhat of a similarity sometimes. But at the end of the day, I feel like America in our past history gave people validations to disrespect us. And you know what? Niggas is learning their lessons now. That African booty scratcher shit doesn't work anymore. Nigga, you like 50 years old still talking about what they said to you in elementary school, my nigga. Y'all niggas look crazy out here. Oh yeah, also follow me on X, because all my shit is gone. I don't know what I did. I just bought a premium. I think I bought another premium package, and it just erased most of my followers too. So I'm sorry. Just refollow me and shout out to the OnlyFans. I always shout y'all out, man, because y'all usually follow me anyway. So I'm sorry. Just you're gonna have to refollow me. You know. Um, I do want to say this. Oh yeah, just if y'all care how my day went, I was arguing with people all day on Twitter and shit. That's just if you want to talk shit, if you want to get news and shit, like certain type of news that you don't even know if it's true or not, go on Twitter. You don't know if Twitter's telling the truth, man. I'm gonna be personally honest. Twitter lies half the time. So the fuck, and it is what it is. I do want to say this to everybody too. Oh yeah, shout out to the Israelites too, the Hebrew Israelites and stuff. I know I never give y'all shout outs. I'm sorry. All of y'all. I know y'all going through that little situation with each other where y'all niggas is y'all going at it. Y'all going at it. And I always shout y'all out and stuff like that. Cause those are my brothers too. I be listening to them talk and stuff and all that other stuff. Can't wait till my kids get older, man. So they can know my coach, my other part of my culture. So I always shout y'all out and stuff like that. I'll be watching. Oh yeah, shout out to my boy. I forgot what's his name on. He's a Hebrew Israelite. Shout out to him. He's on YouTube, man. I was watching him. He was doing a good job. I don't know if that's his first time doing it, but yo, he was killing it, man. I think he's in Rhode Island right now. Shout out to you. I think he got the same name as Tazariot, like Caps. But I think his name is Tazariot too. He got dreads and everything. He's in Rhode Island right now doing his thing, man. Doing his 1-2, man. Shout out to all y'all Hebrew Israelites in the New England regions and in New York. I'm not gonna forget about y'all. You know how I feel about niggas in New York, how y'all be acting sometimes. But shout y'all niggas out. But I always do my shout outs in the beginning. I know I don't really like to do shout outs, but I do my shout outs and I tell you how my day is. But again, shout out to my OnlyFans. Shout out to Bobby. Uh, there was a few people I was arguing with today. Shout y'all out too. Always a voice of the ancestors. I was arguing with him. Shout out to you. Get more followers and stuff like that. He probably seen this shit and stuff. Like, oh, this nigga's online. He's talking shit. Woo 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 woo. Nah, nigga. I'm gonna shout you out. You know. I hope you are doing your 1-2 and stuff. I don't know if the nigga's African or he's Haitian and stuff. And I don't got nothing against Africans and stuff. Just back in the days, I usually date African women, but I don't know why, because I always stayed in Vermont and it didn't infested with Central and Western Africans, so it just be like that, man, sometimes. But I do date black women, I would, if I was free again, I would date a black woman, those are that's fucking history right there, man. That's lineage right there. I always tell people that. That's why niggas be on that. Oh yeah, she's ghetto. All this stuff. Nigga, so the fuck what? What's wrong with she ghetto? Oh yeah, she's out of control, nigga. That means that's your problem, cause you can't control her, man. The thing about I always tell people I don't really have those type of problems when I used to date, and the reason why is I know what I'm going in. I know what I'm getting myself into. Once you know what you're getting yourself into, then like, okay, I understand. Should I do this? Should I not? I dated some girls who were fucking bipolar and schizophrenic. Like you didn't know what the fuck you was gonna get. It, you be surprised, man. One day she might be good. Next day, lose her fucking mind. Just it just comes with the territory, man. And with me, it's never been about control and making me a sandwich. That's to me, making you a sandwich sounds like some gay shit. And the reason why I say it sounds like some gay shit, because I want a full meal, you know, and I want you to want to make that meal. But the thing about it, white people don't understand that when a person want to make you a meal, that means they doing that because they love you, and you know it's gonna be made with love. If a person feel like they have to do it, the shit don't really come out as good as you think it's gonna come out. And I'm not shitting on nobody, but you know, you should be wanting a person to make you a meal because you know it's just a love thing, you know. I don't know if anybody's gonna understand that, but eh, I understand it to a I understand it to a point where you know, and that's how I always was too. You know, niggas was like, oh well, you know, I want a girl to make me a sandwich. Nigga, what's so special? And the thing about I always tell people all the time, like that's why I always tell the red pill and shit like that. And I'm gonna say this: Andrew Tate started that bullshit. Make me a sandwich. It sounds like some stupid shit, you know. And this is why I had to talk about the Andrew Tates and the what's his name, Nick Fuentes and shit like that. I had to talk about them because at the end of the day, them niggas is losers. Like Andrew Tate is, he's just a nigga that knows karate, my nigga. That nigga's like, oh yeah, he's just cool. But once he starts talking, then after that, it's like, yeah, my nigga, I gotta go. This nigga's like quacked out of his fucking mind, you know. So it just be like that, man. Hold on one second. Yeah, it just be like that half the time, man. Like, yeah, them niggas get on my nerves sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, them niggas is yeah, them niggas be on that bullshit, and I always felt like that, and that's why I always tell people, no, don't listen to them niggas. Them niggas is like, I don't know how to say it. Them niggas is weird. They're weirdo type of niggas, you know, and if you like those weirdo type of niggas, those type of niggas like the Andrew Tates and the fucking Nick Fuentes and what's his name, Myron, you're gonna end up dead in a gutter somewhere if they lose their shit. You know, them niggas sound crazy, man. You know, because they're not getting no pussy or some. I don't know, man. Give me a second. Uh, damn, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm sorry, I had to look at something. Don't mind me. But yeah, man, it's just. And plus, you gotta be careful who you have your kids by, cause then after that, your kids gonna be raised by a fucking nutcase. You don't know if the bitch gonna drown your kids or some shit like that, or the nigga's gonna fucking shoot the kids with a strangle them with a fucking pillow. That's why I don't like people watching my kids personally. It's just me, cause if something happened to my kids, I'm gonna dumb out, and I know that. I'm okay with you know dumbing out on somebody, killing somebody because you know they did something to my kids or some crazy shit. You know, I don't mind, you know. I got time to go to jail. I don't even like to work anyway, so like fuck it, I'll go to jail, you know. And it's fucked up to say, I know everyone, it's fucked up to say, but you do something to my kids, I'll go to jail. You know, hold on. I'm just jumping on Bobby's joint real fast. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. Yo, I know I'm very hard on him. You know, pause. That's just crazy. I know I'm very, you know, tough when it comes to the shit that he says because he says some outlandish shit. I know that, you know. So, I don't really mean to be, you know, judgmental with him, but at the end of the day, he says some crazy shit. And like most people be like, well, you know, that is kind of true. No, nigga, that shit ain't true. Don't listen to that nigga. Nigga's quacked out right now. He's mad right now. He's mad at the fucking world. you know. And does he have a reason to be mad at Terrell? Well, the nigga did get sucker punched in New York, and he was like, he hit me, he sucker punched me. That nigga did some shit, man. But that nigga was he nigga pulled a camera. He was thinking somebody sucker punched him. But the shit happens, man. Shout out to you, anyways, man. Yo, this nigga made a crazy post saying that white men are the poster boys of fucking single parents and baby mama drama. I personally kind of don't believe it, but I was just going with him because I'm gonna be personally honest. I was going for what he was saying because I was trolling. Them niggas, because white people, they'll kill their whole family before they go through child support and stuff. Like, how many white people really go to child support like that? They probably deal with this shit and have it be an open relationship, or wait until the kids get older, or just dumb the fuck out, and kill their whole family like Chris Benoit did. That nigga Chris Benoit was not playing. Mm. Yeah, that nigga will fucking kill somebody. You know, and it's a bad thing. I always tell people, yeah, that shit's fucked up and it's bad. Why would Why would you do some shit like that? But niggas do it. You know, I don't know, man. That's why I always tell people all the time. They ask me if I can be any other nationality. What nationality? Nigga, I'm happy being black. Oh, but them niggas was. I'm happy being black. My ancestors, fought for me, man. And I always tell y'all about my father. Me and my father always had these crazy conversations, and I always tell my dad, like, oh yeah, well, I'm trying to fight to survive, this other kooky shit and stuff. And I'm like, Dad, in this world, you cannot just fight for yourself, because at the end of the day, you're gonna need help. Oh yeah, I do help people and stuff. I tell people, nah, Dad, that's not what I'm trying to tell you. This is why when I tell people, you know. This is when niggas talking when Tariq Nasheed talks about the Majara and all this other stuff. You gotta understand what this nigga's talking about, or you're just gonna be lost in the fucking sauce. When he says, "Oh yeah, the Majara spirit," is just like when you black, you know what to do. Not talk about skin black. It's just, yeah, skin black. That's true, but when you already know your awareness. You already know when niggas was like, yeah, niggas woke out here. It wasn't talking about this liberal bullshit that these niggas is doing right now. Cause all this shit is white excuses, and I'm gonna be personally honest. Like, yeah, like me. I never really go on white opinions because to me they're white hypothetical. These are hypothetical questions, or it's just like a hypothetical question to me. I'm not saying it won't happen to a black person, but it's very rare that what white people go to, black people will go through. Like, yeah, we are all human, but at the end of the day, black and white people have very different experiences. You might have that black person I know a black kid who has a white experience, darker than I am. But you act like a fucking white kid, you know? Probably never been around a black man a day in his fucking life. Is it his fault? No. He didn't choose the cards that was dealt to him. It's just, it is what it is. And I don't doubt the kid for it. He acts like that. White people be making what the nigga. A motherfucking white boy can make a nigga joke in front of him. He'll laugh. Excuse me. The nigga will laugh. And not be thinking, oh yo, these niggas is talking about me. This nigga's like, oh yeah, that's a funny nigga joke. Cause he don't have that Majara spirit. I'm not saying would he ever have it? I probably not. Probably not. And it happens. That's why when black people made the word woke and staying on code and shit like that, like I understand. Niggas had to stay on code back in the day. It's like, yo, I can talk to this white man. Like, oh yeah, well, how you doing, sir? Yeah, da 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 da. And this is in the 60s and 70s. You can't do the shit that I do. I talk to them motherfuckers like they niggas. Yeah, I talk to white people like they're niggas. And the reason why I do that, because at the end of the day, I want them to remember me for who I am. Hey, sir, how you doing? I used to do that shit. I did that shit for probably like 10, 15 years, my nigga. I'll never do that shit again. Calling people mister and all this stuff. Nah, hey, what's up? You know, just giving niggas names and shit. What's good, man? What's up? I don't, show my teeth in them. And you can ask anybody. I don't show my teeth to white people, man. It makes me nervous. It makes me nervous, and I'm telling people all the time. I tell people it makes me nervous when black people do that shit. That's why when Africans do that to white people, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Should I be telling this nigga anything? It's just, I don't think they're going to tell on me. It's just you don't know. Like I said, I don't do hypotheticals, but at the end of the day, I never met, a foreigner that was like, oh, you know what, I ain't going to do that. Nigga, let some bullshit happen. It's like, yo, them niggas will say one thing, yo, it was oroshalin. What the fuck? You just said you wasn't gonna say. Oh man, I didn't know they was doing it like this, man. I would have never told you that. What the fuck, nigga? Man, I ain't fucking with you no more, man. I'm just being personally honest. This is just how I take things. Yo, why am I getting a lag on? I think it's Rumble that I'm getting a lag on. But let's jump into this. Also, again, don't forget to subscribe to my oroshalin Perkins on Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, and CashApp me or money sign oroshalin to support the podcast and the documentary that's coming up as well. I still don't have a name for it, but probably Friday or Saturday. If I do a show tomorrow, I will let you know. But right now, I still don't have a name for it. I'm thinking about the evolution of the sex world. I'm thinking of that as a name. And it gets into mental. I'll tell y'all about it right now. It gets into the world of sex exploitations of sex. Exploiting sex from different cultures, swinger parties, just the AVN, talking to porn stars, OnlyFans. Like I'm gonna talk to a lot of people. I've been getting in contact with a lot of people. I've been doing my thing. That's why I started figuring out I'm gonna do a show Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, but Friday's optional. If I have something or I just want to talk, we talk. Other days I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch, playing video games, and also I do reactions on P-Hub, so definitely you can catch me on there, sending some Cash App. So you know how many people I got? They're like, yo, that shit's dope. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's just I get the good people, man. I get the cool people. It comes with the territory, my friends. But yeah, man, I wanna this documentary I'm doing right now. It's gonna be dope. I want to show everybody my life in the world of sex. You know, like from the business part to the exploitation part, where what you join in this, because everybody does it for money, and you look at the mental health of the sex world. Relationships, family, friends, how people treat you. You know, the marketing, the being tired. It's just there's a lot that comes with that line of work that I wanna not exploit, but talk about. But let's talk about Andrew Schulz. Like we talked about him before, and I've been told people all the time, like, yo, the shit that he said about black women was fucked up. He looks at it as a fucking joke, but let me ask you a question. When has he ever talked about white women like that? He talked about a few lesbians, had these like these fluff jokes for white people. I call it fluff because it was soft jokes, soft core jokes and stuff like that. But when it comes to black people and our culture, he's very disrespectful. He always been disrespectful. Like, yeah, you defended us once, but you did that for fucking for value points. So niggas don't look at you all crazy when, cause the thing about it, I'ma say this. Tariq Nasheed and Andrew Schulz had you could call it a debate. I seen it years ago. It was alright. Yeah, it was alright. This was when Tariq Nasheed wasn't like in it. Like he did. I don't even think he made Hidden Colors yet. I think Tariq Nasheed was just learning about himself. Niggas was calling him a pimp at the time. Niggas was just trying to destroy the nigga's cult, the name, his name, you know. And even to this day, I think it was worse back in the days than what is going on now. Yeah, like yeah, now this nigga got a little bit of nigga got some moolah on him, but and you know with moolah, there's always problems. Niggas have money, there's always gonna be a problem. But where I'm coming from is niggas is looking at like what they used to do with Tariq Nasheed. This nigga who used to be on like CNN and all these Fox News shows, debating policies and all this other stuff, and they treated him like a nigger, you know? Fox News always treats black people like niggers, you know? And I'm not saying it with an A, I'm saying it with an ER. They treat black people like niggers, you know? And even the people that works with them, they got them there for cooning. Why you think they had my boy Tommy on there? Why you think they got Tyrus on there? I don't even think he's black. But he talks about black people. But the thing about it, this is where the shit gets crazy with Andrew Schulz. He thinks he's valid to talk about black people like that, and he never had a black experience a day in his life. You know? And I'm going to be personally honest, and I'm going to be bold to say this. I think his last name saves him, Schultz. It's a small hat name. Like, we look at certain people who are, you know, small hats, and they do work. They did work their way up to the top. Let's be personally honest. Like, yeah, they might have a co-host or, you know, somebody, they were co-host of somebody and stuff like that, and they worked together for 15 years, like Rosenberg. Rosenberg worked with homie for so many years. He had to put in, this nigga put in so much work, and I'm not defending this nigga at all, because I don't know the nigga. I don't even think I would like the nigga personally, to be honest. But at the end of the day, he worked his way up to the top. He kind of didn't take shortcuts. When niggas gave him, like, yo, this nigga ain't gonna do it. Here, you do it. Oh, okay. That's why the nigga's doing wrestling. That his name's open. Rosenberg, that name Rosenberg's opened up doors for him, yes, but at the end of the day, we gotta look at it. He didn't take it for advantage. He didn't take it sleeping. He's like, yo, you know what? Yo, let me put everything that I have to do in it. Let me tell y'all something. One of my favorite wrestlers, and like he just became my favorite wrestler probably like 5 years ago, is The Miz. The Miz was always boring to me because he always plays it safe, but he had a longevity career. He's a Grand Slam champion. He's basically, he didn't break no records, so we can't say he's like LeBron James, but the nigga's up there. He's like Carmelo of, and I'm sorry to use Carmelo because the whole allegations, but Carmelo was a great basketball player though. The Miz remind me of the Mailman. You know? He didn't break no records. He was probably third or fourth on highest points scored. But LeBron had a longevity career. He had a longevity 20-year career. The Miz had to start from fucking Real World. Now we look at Andrew Schulz. We don't know where this motherfucker came from. This man came in, oh, hey, he tried to be in everybody's friend, started talking politics with Tariq Nasheed. This is how I'm looking at it. He came talking that bullshit to Tariq Nasheed. Some of the shit that Tariq Nasheed said wasn't true at the time. Like he did his homework, but he didn't do his homework. At every time that, because let me tell you something. Because all the shit that Tariq Nasheed was saying back in the days, we're seeing now. The nigga Tariq Nasheed was saying that niggas was not getting, and it has been like probably like 10, 15 years I've seen this shit. Tariq Nasheed told Andrew Schulz that black people are not getting loans to start businesses. This nigga Andrew Schulz told him, you're lying. You are a liar, basically. They said that, like, yo, they are getting loans. It's just they're not signing up for it. He blamed it all on black people. We're not signing up for no loans to start a company. We're not taking risks. After knowing that black people take the most risks in the United States. We take more risks in the United States. We take more risks. People come into this fucking country. We take more risks with niggas who's having problems in this country. We take the most risks in this country. And he flat out disrespect black people. He has a history of disrespecting and minimizing black people's struggles. Andrew Schulz and all his people. That's why when Angela Rye was up there, that's why when Charlamagne the God was there having a conversation, he felt like he was being attacked. He played victim. Because he didn't want to apologize because he was wrong. They basically had to force this nigga to apologize and say that he was wrong. They had to prove that he was wrong. 2 people was telling him that he was wrong. 2 black people was saying like, nigga, you did this. You did this. And you know what this nigga said? Oh, well, I didn't mean like that. And he's trying to, this is why I hate hypotheticals. Because he always throws up the stupidest hypothetical. That's why I was like, yo, you know what we need? Oh, you know what? I don't want to leave my car outside. Well, what happens if you leave your car outside and somebody put a bomb into your car? He'll say some stupid shit like that. You know, and it's... Certain people like him, they irk the shit out of me. And I'm going to be personally honest. I don't think Andrew Schulz has ever been funny. Some stuff I have laughed at, but it was very little stuff that I laugh at. Those type of, like, insulting white jokes, I never understood. I never understood trying to insult people. I understand, okay, I know niggas want to be like Richard Pryor and tell these type of crazy stories and be, you know, provocative. I understand that shit. But when shit comes off as insulting half the time now, then niggas just cover it up. Oh, yeah, it's comedy. Nigga, that shit ain't fucking comedy. We just seen this nigga Kill Tony go into a political rally and disrespect Puerto Ricans. Full-blown disrespect their culture and their people. And none of y'all, and this is what I'm gonna say, none of y'all Puerto Ricans didn't do shit. None of y'all niggas didn't do shit. You didn't hold nobody's feet to the fire. Y'all didn't say shit. Y'all, oh, well, that's kind of messed up. You know, they said that about Puerto Rico. But when a black man dumbs out and say, oh yeah, fuck that bitch-ass, coon-ass white boy. Oh, it was just a joke. Niggas is not taking shit like that as a joke anymore, man. Niggas already see that racist comedy before. That's what it is racist comedy. Then he's talking about, What really got me and it made my skin cringe a little bit is when he was talking about violating another guy. It's that's fucking disgusting. I don't think that shit's funny. It's There's no humor into that. I'm gonna be personally honest. There's no humor into violating guys and shit like that. I think it's fucking disgusting when you talk about raping men. I understand if a gay person like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna beat you up and fuck you. That shit is funny because at the end of the day, he's using his his orientations to make jokes of it. You think it's weird, so I'm gonna be weird with you. You just doing it just to violate this nigga right here. You did that to violate Kendrick Lamar, and it's fucked up. And you knew it was fucked up. But all you do, oh, it's comedy. That's what that black boy, that's what that big fat black dude did too. He hid that shit under comedy where he was saying about black people. When he said that shit about what's his name? George Floyd. Me, I don't know. The whole George Floyd shit, it's still a mystery to me. But we can't minimize how this nigga died. Because it just comes off as some hateful white supremacist shit. Even with the, what's his name? The Daniel Penny shit. Niggas is calling this nigga a hero for choking out a mental health. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all do that to any of my kids, you ain't gonna see me. You ain't gonna see no civil lawsuit with me. Y'all niggas is gonna be taking dirt naps. You and your family, my nigga. All jokes aside, I don't play like that. I'm not. And the thing about it, this shit been going on since Europeans got to America. Since they started enslaving people. They brought their brutal culture. Watching people get killed and murdered and stuff like that and walking over it and stuff like that. That's their culture. That's European culture. That's pilgrim culture. That's their history. They try to hide fucking Christopher Columbus's history. And they found out this motherfucker is a fucking if he was here now, the nigga would be a sex offender. A habitual sex offender. And and human trafficker. Like, what the fuck is going? How the fuck are we thinking these shits that this nigga was saying was jokes? Cause he took it as a joke. Cause he took his time out. Bro. I thought as a comedian you gotta be creative. And shout out to Gary Owens. He didn't take it as bad. I don't think Gary Owens, I don't even think he gets into shit like that. I personally think this. I think Gary Owens loves black culture. I think the nigga really loves black culture and he wants to be black. Real talk. He always plays, wanna be black role. He was Jamie Kennedy before Jamie Kennedy. I think the nigga was White Mike. Like, I understand these niggas in California that's mad about the shit. I understand black people who was mad about hearing that shit, violating a black man. Like, after you already know that niggas was already buck broke in this country by your people. That's like joking around with the Holocaust, as niggas joke around with slavery. Like, I'm gonna be personally honest, and this is this dark humor shit. I think white people love black slavery jokes. I don't get this shit. I never been a fan of that shit. Even, oh yeah, you like watermelon. That's why I tell people, you don't like watermelon? You don't like fried chicken? Fuck you. Why are you saying that like that's a joke if it's not good? Oh, it's a joke. It's not funny. You know, that's why I always make people feel uncomfortable. I do shit. Let me tell you something, everyone. If you don't know me, you're gonna get to know me. I do things just to make people feel uncomfortable half the time. If I feel like you're trying to be insulting, I'm gonna make you feel very uncomfortable. And I'm doing it on purpose. I ain't even gonna lie. I do it on purpose. I do this shit on purpose. I know that. I know it's fucked up and I shouldn't do it, but I do it anyways. You know, I don't give a fuck. Because let me tell you why. I know y'all don't care about black Americans. I know, even the liberals. Liberals hide around, oh yeah, freedom this, freedom that. But at the end of the day, why haven't they fought for what black people been saying that they want? Equality in tangibles. Give us what we owe. First of all, economy will go up. We're not going out to no fucking country. We're not running away like the Caribbeans and the Africans and the Latinos and the Europeans. We're not gonna run away. We don't run. We haven't ran. We were A, already here, or B, brought over here involuntarily or under slavery. And I'm tired of hearing this Irish people talk about they were slaves too. No, y'all voluntarily came over here. Y'all indentured servants. And y'all got what y'all was owed. I'm just being personally honest. I'm being personally honest. It cringed when Irish people say that, oh yeah, we were slaves too. We lived under. No, you didn't, nigga. Stop lying. Y'all wanted to come over here. Cause y'all country was fucked up. Ireland was fucked up at the time. And shout out to Ireland, but at the end of the day, some of y'all niggas ran. Y'all didn't fight with no Irish pride. No, y'all niggas ran. It's like, fuck it. It's good over here. Those black people are living lovely. The fuck? Y'all niggas didn't do shit. That's why I always give shout outs to Ireland and all these other countries too. You know, because at the end of the day, they stayed in their country. How you repping your flag from a different country, man? That shit's crazy. It still doesn't make sense to me. Even with Andrew Schulz, the shit that he did, like, yo, you're the new Jeffrey Dahmer, my nigga. You didn't kill nobody, but at the end of the day, you was trying to violate men, black men. You always trying to violate black people, and that's what Jeffrey Dahmer did. He violated black people and ate them. Yeah, borderline Jeffrey Dahmer, nigga. The fuck? I'm just being personally honest. You're Jeffrey Dahmer. You're a nasty fuck. You know, that's why all the time, this is why I always tell people all the time, this is why I was telling y'all when I was arguing with these people, we need to delineate. We need to delineate from y'all, because the way how y'all feel about us, not all of y'all, but most of y'all feel the fucked up way towards black Americans. So why the fuck would you want to call yourself black? Why would y'all want to reason why y'all want to be black? Because y'all want to reap the benefits that we fought and struggled for. This is why I always tell my grandmother. I tell my father, y'all niggas should have never fought for these motherfuckers to come over here. Y'all should have never fought for them. They're very ungrateful. I had to tell one guy, yo, y'all people are very ungrateful and unappreciative. Y'all niggas come over here and didn't have to deal with anything. Y'all just reaped the benefits when y'all came over here. Y'all got laws put in for y'all and everything. 14th Amendment. The fuck, nigga? Nigga, I can't go to y'all fucking country and do that shit that y'all doing in America. Are you serious? Then y'all talk about, oh yeah, my country's beautiful. Nigga, why would you leave a beautiful country, nigga? Why would you leave paradise? That's like me leaving heaven just to go to hell. Just so I could get some heat, nigga. Nigga, that's crazy. Y'all come to America to get a fucking job, nigga. Then talk about, oh yeah, look how successful you are. Nigga, you do Uber, nigga. You own a fucking, a fucking smoke shop, nigga. What the fuck? Niggas is doing way better than out here. Black people doing way better than just fucking smoke shops, nigga. We own companies. We own multiple stores, franchises. But y'all never talk about that. Y'all talk about the little fucked up shit that we do. Oh, y'all niggas is drug dealers. Y'all niggas don't like to work. Y'all niggas is lazy. Like, come on, man. Niggas don't want to hear that shit. Did Andrew Schulz, see? And then the thing about it, y'all act like Andrew Schulz. Y'all say fucked up shit about us and y'all mean it. This nigga says fucked up, he means that shit. You don't think... Let me tell you something. If a nigga really says what this nigga say, you don't think that nigga really don't believe what he's saying? I think he believes what he's saying. I personally think he believes what he's saying. Personally, he believes what he's saying. And this is why I always tell people, this is why I tell people all the time, we gotta stop saying we all black, nigga. We all black. Cause once them niggas starts to progress, they start pulling out their flags, nigga. They start pulling out their flags, talk about, oh yo, thank Nigeria, thank Ghana, thank Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic. And them niggas didn't do shit for them. They didn't get benefits from them. Thank Trinidad and Jamaica. None of them niggas did nothing for them. They came to America on the of the backs of black people. Really? We gotta talk about this. Then when we said, oh, yo, you don't know my situation. Nigga, fuck your situation. You over here because of my great-grandparents. And I could say my great-grandparents. My great-grandparents were born in the late 1800s. Died in 2000s. How the fuck... Ain't that a great fucking honor just to know my great-grandfather and my great-grandmother? It was an honor to talk to them. Because you know why? Because if I would have left it up to my mother and father, they were born in the fucking 60s. They're in the feminist movement era. They're in a protest era. While them niggas was fighting. Niggas was pulling out guns on niggas. Don't get me wrong, the 60s, the niggas in the 60s was getting it into. Some of them were. Niggas were putting ass to feet. Some of them were. My grandmother probably was, but I can't say too much about others. My mother and father was born in the 60s. So they only know the 70s and the 80s. They were lit in the 70s and the 80s. You know? They believe in do what I can do. Nah, nigga. We gonna do this. We gonna make sure this shit's done. Even if I turn nothing into something, something's gonna happen. You know? Like y'all gotta understand, my other grandmother, my grandmother was born in what, the 30s? Like, man, I always tell people this all the time. And I don't do this to discourage anybody. Like, yo, you know, do what you can, help your family and stuff like that. Yeah, me, I help my family. I help my family. If anything's possible, I can do it. Because I have a job as well. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be like, well, you know what? I'm not worried about anybody else. Nah, nigga. Because my great grandparents wasn't like that. My great grandparents wasn't like that. Yo, we're about to make something happen. All right, I got this right here. This is my half. We're gonna make something happen. Oh, you gonna get the boys ready? Boo, 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 boo. All right, cool. That's a game plan. Niggas had game plans. Not niggas like, oh, well, you know what we gotta do, what we gotta do. Nah, nigga, we gotta pull in the game plan because we can't keep going through this. This is why I tell niggas all the time, we gotta respect Tariq Nasheed for doing what he did. He told niggas, stop giving these Democrats our votes. Ask them what they gonna give us. Don't keep on going for, oh, well, you know what, we gotta worry about this first. Nah, nigga, we've been doing that shit for 80 years. It's time for us now, time for y'all to worry about something. This nigga made damn near the whole United States turn red. He made the United States damn near turn red. That's crazy. Because the Democrats was worried about everybody else except black people. But they knew, oh yeah, we're gonna get black people's vote. Don't worry. Damn near no black person voted. Couch 2024, nigga. 2024 couch, nigga. Oh yeah, we're gonna get the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans and the Mexicans. We're gonna get the Latino community. Nah, nigga, it doesn't work like that. Just doesn't work like that. And this is why I always tell people all the time. I tell black people all the time, y'all gotta stick together, man. If y'all have animosity and stuff, figure out how to solve that shit. Then let's get to business and get these tangibles. And if we have allies from Haiti, Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, Europe, like Spain and England, nigga, y'all on our team. But if y'all making up excuses for these motherfuckers, you against us. You against us. It's not like, and I always tell people all the time, we're not denouncing anybody's culture. We're not denouncing anybody's race. But at the end of the day, we got to stop worrying about y'all niggas, because at the end of the day, every time we get into some shit, nothing happened. Like with this Andrew Schulz thing. This nigga been talking bullshit about black people for years. For years. Last person I ever seen get canceled or niggas stop fucking with him was Kramer, when he pulled that racist rant and lost his fucking mind. They couldn't even give this nigga another chance. Roseanne wasn't lit like that anyways. But we gotta be personally honest with these people, man. We personally have to be honest, because at the end of the day, these niggas ain't fucking with us. These niggas might act like, oh yeah, you know, we your friends and stuff like that. Nah, nigga, we been doing that, we your friends for years. And you know who always got the short end of the stick? Us. Because whenever y'all niggas had problems, y'all was good with us. Y'all niggas was good with us. Y'all didn't have no issues. Y'all didn't have no problems. Y'all was fine. Y'all was lit out here. Give me a second, everybody. Oh, I'm a Bobby's joint. But yeah, niggas is lit out here. Like even with Haitian people, they hate. With this dude I was talking to, his name was Clever Monster. Talk shit about black people, but I had to tell him, like, yo, my nigga, how you calling us a cult? Calling our lineage a cult? Oh, because a man named it. Nigga, a person named the country Haiti. The fuck? A person named the country Nigeria. A white person named the country Nigeria. A white person named the continent Africa. But we don't be like, oh, well, you know what? Y'all whole country's a cult because that wasn't the name of Africa. Well, continent. Africa, cause that wasn't y'all whole name. Y'all just y'all just kept the name because of the white people. I could be like on that shit like that, but I'm not. I don't do shit like that because at the end of the day, if that's what you want to be called, okay, my nigga, you Nigerian, you Haitian, all right. We want to be foundational Black America. Oh, it's a cult. No, nigga, we need to delineate, nigga. We need to get our shit right. Y'all don't even want us to progress. You just want us to help us. Look at the Muslims, the Arabs. Oh, help us in Palestine. Them niggas are struggling trying to help y'all. Them white people are trying. Them white liberals are struggling to help y'all. They're struggling. But at the end of the day, Palestine don't have a good history with black people. They never did. They don't even have a good history with Africans. I'm just being personally honest. Everybody know how the Israel and black people relationship. We never had a good relationship with y'all. We never had a good relationship with the Jewish community. It's just we never. But at the end of the day, we just stayed away from y'all. We never had a good relationship with y'all in the 30s, especially in New York. Like, let's be honest. That's why I don't like that shit when people hide. Oh, it's comedy. No, nigga, that's not comedy. You being these are racist jokes, my nigga, and that shit's not cool. If a nigga say, yo, that shit's not cool, and if the nigga just goes off and punch you in your fucking face, you gonna be like, oh, it's just jokes. I was like, oh, nigga, whoa, it's just jokes. That's just how I took it. That's just how I took the joke. I took it offensive. That's why I don't. This is why I always tell people all the time, don't call me brother. Don't call me brother. It offends me. Africans, oh, what's up, brother? Don't call me, please. Don't call me brother. It's offensive to me. It's offensive to me. Please don't call me brother. You know, niggas laugh at me, especially white people. They think that shit's funny. It's offensive. Please don't call me brother. Because I give them this look. Please don't call me brother. It offends me. Especially if I don't know you. Please don't call me brother. Yeah. But I always tell people that I'm looking like fucking Marvin Gaye in this fucking hat. Jesus Christ. I just found my blue hat, so I'm gonna be rocking that too. So don't mind me. Um, but yeah, Andrew Schulz, man, he been doing that shit for years, man. He has been doing that shit for years, and you know what? All this drama, all this static that this nigga got, he deserve it. But he probably don't give a fuck. He's like, oh, I'm not gonna get canceled. But this is a time where black people need to get together and say like, yo, enough is enough, my nigga. Nigga already told you, yo, don't let no. He told black people, don't let this nigga slide when he talks about black women. But the nigga who was in there ain't even black. He's Puerto Rican. That nigga don't give a fuck about black women. Most of those Puerto Ricans think they white. Yeah. I'm just being personally honest. Shout out to Rosie Perez. That's my that's a black queen right there. I always tell Rosie Perez, you're a black queen. Don't worry, mama. She said nigga all day. Nigga. Rosie Perez. I think she's black. I personally, and I'm just talking about. That's the only girl, and I'll defend her to Tyreek, and I'll say, yo, I think that's the only Puerto Rican girl I think got Majara spirit, my nigga. Oh, just yo, she could play. Yo, Rosie Perez. She could play one of those black Puerto Ricans that knows the voodoo from Africa. Cause we have voodoo in America too. We always practice it and stuff like that. That's why I was like, yo, let me give you this chant. Da, 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 da. And when we say voodoo is not bad or black magic is not bad, the reason why they say black magic is because it came from us. That's why it's black magic, and they think it's bad. But all that wicked shit, they make that shit sounds cool. Oh, wicked. That shit's fucking horrible. You talking to the devil, nigga. You talking to a fucking Satan. My fault, not devil, Satan. You know? It is what it is. Blessing the food and shit like that. That came from us. It came from us. They never preyed on their food. They probably, let me tell you something. Europeans probably started preying on their food once they came to America, because they came in front. They came in contact with blacks and natives, Native Indians. You know, I'm just being personally honest. You know, that's when they, oh, what these niggas doing? Trying to give us the Bible, nigga. We already knew the Bible. The fuck? It's just like, yo, it's just time for black people just to like stop that shit, nigga. If you feel a type of way, oh yeah, well, like nigga, you gotta be like, yo, you still gotta be like, yo, black community ain't feeling that shit, my nigga. If you're gonna do that, go, don't come to us. You know, and I think that I already knew that shit was gonna, nigga. I already know that shit was gonna, it was gonna be a problem. I been knew that shit was gonna be a problem when that shit started happening. When he was like, "Yo," when Ryan Clark said something, he's like, "Yo, you never had a black mother that struggled, so you shouldn't be saying that shit." That nigga ain't gonna understand like that. But the thing about it, when we talk about this nigga's culture, oh, anti-Semitic, anti-Semitic, you'll never get it. You don't understand it, nigga. You don't understand black culture, but you still talk about it. You know, y'all niggas still talk about it. Y'all want to cancel everything, and this is why. Okay, Myra don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but some of the shit that he does say, you gotta raise question. But he goes on hypotheticals too, and this is why I say I don't like hypotheticals. Cause hypotheticals can be fucking crazy. You know? Hypotheticals can still be crazy, and you can make anything sound like it's a great idea and it's really not. That's why when they say, "Oh yeah, black people, all black people do is sell drugs and do drugs." No, my nigga, it's mostly white people doing drugs. Black people live in drug infested communities, just like white people live in drug infested trailers. You see how that shit goes? Not every poor white person lives in a fucking trailer. You know, but niggas don't like that shit. Niggas don't like that shit. But me, I just give people a taste of their own medicine. You know, I personally think so. Like, what's his name? I think this is what's gonna pop off. I think Myron's father's gonna get deported. I think his father's gonna get deported. You know, first of all, nigga talk too much. Second of all, the liberals don't like him. They're gonna do any and everything to get this nigga fucked up in a fucked up situation more than what they are now. And the most that they can do, the most that these small hat motherfuckers can do, because that's all he talks about, is fuck with his family. Fuck with his family. Like the nigga could talk about, oh yeah, my girl doesn't do this, this and that. My nigga, we could find your girl doing it in any, we could find your girl in any type of situation ever. We could find her in a fucked up situation right now. First of all, you gonna be like, yo, are y'all niggas fucking? Oh, y'all niggas fucking? Y'all niggas ain't even married. Why y'all fucking? We could be on some shit like that. Just with Andrew Schulz. Andrew Schulz gives, I'm gonna tell people all of this. Andrew Schulz gives the worst, simplest advice ever. He always don't ever follow his advice at all. It's bad advice. Hold on. Yeah, man, it's bad fucking advice, man. It always has been bad advice. That's why I always tell people, no, don't listen to this nigga. This nigga's gonna get you in a fucked up situation. He's gonna get you in a fucked up situation. Don't listen to this nigga. Oh, Andrew Schulz is smart. He's a comedian. No, nigga, he ain't Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor will tell you he sucked dick before. Richard Pryor always said it. He sucked dick for crack before. Yeah, that nigga was he was a dope fiend. Richard Pryor was the coolest dope fiend ever, other than DMX. Yeah, Richard Pryor, yeah, man, he did a lot of drugs back in the days, man. Do I judge him for that? Absolutely not. We still love Richard Pryor for who he was, man. He was funny, man. We love what's my man's name? And he didn't do drugs either. Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney was a political. He talked about politics because he understood. He told me, the prettiest white girl he ever seen in his life was Elizabeth Taylor. Had the big old boobies ever. He said the nicest boobies he ever seen. Yo, niggas is wildin'. But yo, it's just I'm gonna say this. And I'm about to end it, but we gotta get on the good foot with this shit. And the reason why I said the good foot, because niggas can't be acting like they can't get canceled for saying racist shit to black people. We're not gonna be everybody's punching bag. If y'all wanna die on the sword with this nigga, you can by all means. But at the end of the day, y'all niggas gotta remember, even with Kanye West, y'all gotta remember what this nigga was saying. Kanye was talking all about all that bullshit about his ex-wife, this and that. Niggas told him, like, yo, my nigga, you just need a black girl, man, that can help you, my nigga. You mess around with these fucking white girls, you'll get yourself in trouble. Now this nigga's in Japan. I don't think he's coming back to America. That nigga ain't coming back to America. That nigga they talk about he caught it some type of sexual assault, some crazy shit. Talk about he taking pussy. I think it's a lie, but his bipolarness, we don't know. Nigga probably was off his rocker one night, day, and I don't know. We don't know what happened. All we know, he might not come back. He's in the same situation as Russell right now. Nigga ain't coming back, man. Oh shit. Yeah, man. It's a fucked up situation, man. I'm gonna be personally honest. And I think like I said, if y'all niggas ain't with us, y'all against us. So when some shit happen to your country or your culture and you talk about help us, nigga, we gonna be like, you got this, my Jew. You smarter. You got this. You smart enough, nigga. That's what we did to Palestine. They talk shit about us. All y'all Arabs used to talk shit about black people and stuff like that. Yo, nah, it wasn't. And I always tell people all the time. I never like even when I was a Muslim, because I used to be Muslim. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be Muslim. I could see the tensions between Arabs and black people. They give you this vibe where like, nigga, what are you doing here? Why are you in my culture? That's why I always tell people I don't think I'll ever go to Dubai. It's just I already know how they feel about me. Nigga, look what they do to Africans in Dubai, my nigga. Foreigner Africans. Like niggas from their country that ran. Like them Kenyan niggas. One bitch jumped out the window because the niggas had her as a slave. Probably, yeah, I heard, let me tell you something. I heard some foul stories. I heard foul stories where they was saying like niggas in Dubai was butt fucking their servants and shit like that and raping sexually assaulting the maids and shit. Yes, I heard stories about that. Africans used to tell me that story. It was like, yo, I'll never go to Dubai. Don't ever go there by yourself without no money. They'll take your money and you have to work for them, and the law will let them take your money. That's why I always look at black people. I was like, why the fuck you going to Dubai? Oh, it's rich and stuff like that. That's why. Let me tell you something. That's Europeans Hawaii. That's Europeans Hawaii. Let them Europe niggas go down to Dubai. None of y'all Americans should be in Dubai. I'm being personally honest. None of y'all niggas should be in Dubai. That's why you see a lot of wrestlers. They was like, yo, I'm not going to Dubai. That's why you don't see a lot of wrestlers that are in like WWE. You might catch a few boxers and stuff like that, but they won't step a foot in Dubai. They know those horror stories. They know them horror stories. And I'm not trying to shit on Dubai. Shout out to Dubai, but y'all niggas don't really have a good track record. If like niggas really wanted to talk about it, it's like, yeah, nigga, I'm not going down there. I'm good. I'm not going down there. Their laws is crazy. Oh yeah, it's for men. And nah, nigga, you go down there, wear them sheets, nigga. I'm good, nigga. I'm not going down there. Keep my ass in America. First of all, half this country don't even like black Americans. Damn near 80% of this country don't like black Americans. 70 to 80%, nigga. You think I'm gonna leave my country to go to like England? They probably respect me more in England because I'm not African. I'm from America. Black American. I don't fake. Oh yeah, I'm black. No, nigga. I'm not black when it's convenient. I'm black, my nigga. I'm from America. My family's from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, nigga. Project babies. I can't say, oh yeah, I'm from Wakanda, Nigeria, nigga. I'm from where Mansa Musa used to live at, nigga. I can't say that shit. The fuck? I lived in Cleopatra's temples, nigga. No, I can't say that shit. It's just, it is what it is, nigga. I'm from Boston. Boston, Massachusetts. Family from the South. I'm just being personally honest. We can't say that. I can't say that. I don't eat toast with butter. Nigga, I'm being personally honest. It just I just take it as it is, man. I can't say, oh, yo, I'm from Jamaica or Trinidad, nigga. I can't say I can run to these countries. None of these countries like black Americans, anyways. Like when I go to Japan, they like me because I'm. Where you from? I'm from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts. Oh, you black, but you have the African. Oh, hey nigga, I'm from Nigeria. I'm black. No, you nigga. No, you're not. Y'all niggas used to never call yourself black. Y'all used to call yourself African. Iman used to say that. She's like, oh yeah, I didn't know I was black until I got to America. The fuck? Now y'all, all y'all niggas is black now? I don't get that. That's why. This is why I say the delineation is good, man. Because at the end of the day, y'all can show y'all culture. I can make fried chicken. I'll eat my fried chicken, my watermelon, and my collard greens. And you can have your your baby back hyenas and stuff like that. Baby back rib hyenas and stuff. Y'all can eat all of that shit. Nigga, I don't know why y'all eat hyenas. They're very filthy, but they're scavengers. So y'all niggas eat hyenas and shit. I understand about the giraffe knuckles and shit. I'll probably taste a piece of giraffe, but I won't be doing it like y'all niggas be doing. Y'all niggas got cooked that shit too, man. I seen one motherfucker was eating a monkey without it being cooked. I was like, oh shit. I'm just being personally honest, but I'm not shitting on nobody's culture. If that's what you eat, that's what you eat, my nigga. I'm not eating it. I'm gonna be personally honest. Don't even offer me that shit. I'll give you a big deny. Deny. It is what it is, pimps. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna land right here. The Andrew Schulz shit. Y'all black people gotta leave that shit alone. Anybody like him, let them niggas lose money. Like the Kill Tonys and shit like that. Let them niggas lose money. They think that shit's funny. Let them have their own little genre. We stay out that shit. You know, I know they're trying to be, I know they're trying to be provocative, you know, but at the end of the day, you got to understand this. When black people be provocative, they talk about their self and other stuff or their their situations. Them saying just labeling black women or all will slap you in the face and make you lose your hair, that shit's fucked up. That shit's fucked up, and he never will never know how that feels because first he doesn't have a black daughter. We don't give a fuck that you went out with a black woman before. We don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit's fucking stupid, and we tired of hearing shit like that. I dated a black girl, so that validates you know black people. Niggas is tired of hearing that shit. Anybody use that? I'm taking it as an insult or offensive. The shit is offensive. That's like, oh yeah, Luce is racist. He don't like white people. Oh, I got a white. What are you talking about? I got white friends. Like, yo, what the fuck? I got a white friend. I got two, nigga. What happens if I say that? I just used my real name, Lewis, too. Oh, Roshi. That nigga's. Roshi, he's racist, man. He don't like white people. I like white people. I got two white friends. The fuck? He's like, yo, this nigga's wildin', nigga. This nigga's racist. He think that validates him because he has two white friends. Y'all look at me crazy if I say that. First of all, black people can't be racist. Black people don't have shit to fucking control, nigga. All y'all niggas control everything. You know? But yeah, these racist jokes, yeah, man. These racist jokes is sad, man. And I consider that Kendrick Lamar, what he said is racist. He might not know what it is. He could act like he don't know the history of buck breaking, of white men raping black men back in the days, in the 1600s and the 1700s and the 1800s. But it has been going on for years. They used to send people down to like the Caribbean islands to be buck broke by white men. Or be castrated or be victimized by white men. And white women. Yeah, white women get down too, man. Some of them white women like the soul pole, man. It's like, yo, you gonna give me some dick today. That's what white women be saying. I'll tell them motherfuckers you raped me. That's what them white women say. Come on, Mrs. Johnson. I don't feel good. Oh, nigga, you gonna give me this black dick? That's what she gonna say. That's what Mrs. Johnson used to say. That's what, yo, them racist white women say. I don't want my little dick husband. I want that big dick, that big donkey dick nigga. Mr. Johnson be going on go see Mr. Miller for 2 days. You dropping down dick for like 2 days, man. 2-3 days, man. You go over like 4 or 5 sessions. She can't get enough of that donkey dick, man. Yeah. Where you think all them mixed kids came from and stuff? Like, oh, yo, we gotta get rid of this nigga. We gonna tell this nigga this baby died, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. We can give it to one of the motherfucking slaves. Yeah. Yeah, these little dick white men was fucking black women too, man. Raping the white women too. Yeah, butt fucking them and shit like that. Them motherfuckers is disgusting. This is why I always tell people all the time. Like I told people all the time, I know my great grandparents. My great grandparents was born in the late 1800s. My great grandmother died when I was 12. She was 101 when she died. My other great granddad, he died when he was 92. I remember this nigga when he was in his 70s, it was the 60s, 70s, and the 80s. Was it 60s, 70s, and 80s? Yeah, like 70s and 80s. Nigga was born in 1892. I think he was older than that. I'm being personally honest. Niggas could tell me, oh, the nigga is 92 years. Nah, nigga, I think he was older than that. All he did was drink his rum and smoke his weed. I don't smoke. I do drink a little bit, you know. It just this is why I always tell people all the time, stop mixing in your fucking cultures with people. That's why you get your little fucking Post Malones, your Justin Timberlakes, and your Justin Biebers, and nah, nigga, keep them out, man. Let them go to pop. Let them stay in pop. No, you're not welcome. That's why Eminem had to fight so hard to get into hip hop. And look where his offsprings is. His white offsprings. His white counterparts. They fucked him over. The little Zans and the fucking Justin Timberlake. That's why he didn't like Justin Timberlake. He already knew. He was like, damn, I had to fight this fucking hard, and these niggas is fucking it up for me. What you think about, what's my man's name? Carl George, I think his name is. Motherfucker used to tell a whole bunch of jokes and stuff, and they were provocative jokes, but they were stories. He told great fucking stories, and he's like one of my favorite comedians. I think his name is Carl George. Let me look him up. Is it Carl George? Nah, it wasn't Carl George. George Carls. Hold on, give me a second. He was in Foolish. With Master P. He was in that movie. I'll tell you what his name is. But yeah, the nigga, yo. I always tell people all the time, man. Okay, hold on. I'll tell you what his name is. No, not him. I'll tell you what it is. John Bangsing. That's what his name was. Bazing. Yeah, he was on Def Comedy Jam. Yo, he was in everything. Yo, he was one of my favorite comedians. I never knew his name like that, but when I seen him, I was like, yo, this nigga's funny. Yo, this nigga talking about everything. This nigga had me laughing. I was like, yo, yo, just thinking about him, yo, he's funny as fuck. You know, John Bassinger or something like that. Bassinger. But yeah, the nigga was funny, man, and I always tell people this. These niggas that's paving the way for y'all, don't fuck it up for them. Don't make them regret. Like, let me tell you this whole scenario this shit happened with. Rage Against the Machine. He said he apologized for everybody for pitting out niggas like Fred Durst. If y'all don't know who Fred Durst is Limp Bizkit. These niggas went up on stage, Rage Against the Machine, and I seen them at the Weed Festival probably like 10 years ago. They were lit. Yo, niggas was jumping around. Yo, jumping off the stage, smoking weed. You know, I thought they were gonna play my song Killing the Name. That is my song. But they didn't play it. But I always told them, I always said like, yo, I wish they would have did that song. That's one of my favorite songs ever. You know, I do have a few favorite songs, but that's one of my favorites. "Killing the Name" by Rage Against the Machine. Um, but they apologized for even putting like niggas like Fred Durst out. You know, I think KOD did it too. You know, them niggas was like, yo, I'm sorry for putting out this corny ass nigga. Basically, that's what they said. You know, and I know some of these white comedians who are provocative back in the days and had stories to tell and shit. They were like, yo, I'm sorry for putting out this corny ass nigga like fucking Andrew Schulz, cause he's not funny. He's insulting. I, he tells white dark jokes where shit is not supposed to be funny, and I don't know how people laugh at shit like that. I think he's trying to make things insensitive to talk about. Sooner or later, he's gonna do a slave joke, and a nigga's gonna kill him. A black person's gonna kill you, homie. If you do a slave joke, we're gonna see Andrew Schultz dead this morning in his hotel, thrown from balcony. It's just like, yo, niggas take that. You gonna dumb out in the wrong place, you know. Even telling Diddy jokes. You glad this nigga ain't out here? Put it this way: you glad Diddy was doing bad? You glad Diddy was doing bad, my man? Cause you try to violate Diddy, man. You glad I don't got no money, my nigga. You glad I don't got no money. Cops would have been like, yo, did you set this up? I don't know what you talking about. You got this nigga beat the fuck up? Who got beat up? Andrew? What? They beat this nigga up? Oh, shit. Nah, that wasn't me, but thank you for telling me. I would have did some shit like that, my nigga. Just, y'all gotta understand. You can't. You can't do shit like that, because these jokes is like 1930 jokes about black people. Only thing he's missing is the black face. That's it. That's all he's missing is a black face. You know, once he does the black face, he's good. It's like, yep, this nigga's trying to bring the 1940s back. You know, the shit's corny. Like I said, he's not funny. He's just trying to violate people, and it's he's gonna run into the right nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. He's gonna run into the right nigga. It's alright. And I'm gonna laugh. Once the nigga get beat up or shot or whatever. You didn't see, everybody just see what happened. A teacher, a parent just choked out a teacher, man, or a counselor at a school, nigga. And this nigga wanna play around. Alright. Mark my words, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. And I'm gonna like, oh, called it. Told y'all something was gonna happen. But I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it tonight. I might see y'all tomorrow, but you will definitely see me Saturday. I will have another thing to talk about. Everybody enjoy y'all weekend. If I don't see y'all, oh yeah, today's Tuesday. So y'all see me tomorrow. Y'all see me tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So oh no, today's Thursday. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, my timing is off. But yeah, y'all see me. Y'all might see me tomorrow or Saturday. And I'm gonna be making some videos, so I will be active on Instagram again. So, just give me some time. I'm sorry, everyone. I just been doing some shit. I wasn't in the right space. And y'all take care. Don't forget to follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Cash App to the podcast and the documentary that's coming up, definitely. But until next time, y'all take care, all right? Love.